Morning, how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. So, we play Newcastle tomorrow in the late kickoff. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, we can come away with 3 points. So, let's delve into Jurgen's press conference yesterday. So, Vinny O'Connor, what a knob of a journalist you are. Trying to pry in getting to know what's happening with Mo Salah with the with a bid that he thinks has been already made to Liverpool of £85 million. If there has been a bid made, Liverpool are denying it. Have the Saudis been in touch with Mo's people? Probably, and they're trying to get him to go over there. I don't know how true these rumours are. I don't know what if Mo and the club have had a conversation. They probably have had a conversation. Mo's probably asked a question. I'm only guessing here. I'm not actually stating facts. This is just guesswork by me. Probably saying that Liverpool have rejected that. Jurgen mentioned that in his press conference to Vinny O'Connor from Sky Sports, but Vinny kept on trying to chip away at it. There's nothing else to say. Even if there has been one, he's not going to tell Vinny O'Connor. He's not going to tell Sky Sports before a big game in the Premier League against one of our rivals, and we have to take Newcastle as one of our rivals now because of what happened last season with them, and obviously with their ownership. So, other questions. Ibu's injured. He says he's got a bit of a muscle problem. We've got Thiago obviously going to be in contention from Monday onwards, so he's been in training. Batici is back. He was on the bench last week against Bournemouth. It was nice to see that. So yeah, who would like to see Joe Gomez or Matip in that position? I would go for Joe Matip. Something I don't know about Joe Gomez. He wasn't convincing in one of the pre-season games when we played. I think it was the Bayern Munich game where he played in a back three and he got outpaced by a youngster, and the youngster finished the ball well. So yeah, Joel Matip for me if Ibu's not fit, but it might be a ploy that Ibu is fit and he starts. So my starting 11 would be obviously Ali, Trent, Joel Matip or Ibu, Verge, Robbo, and Endo in the middle with Slobosly and Maka. Up front is a bit of a challenging one. I would go for Luis Diaz because he's been on good form pre-season and coming into the games. I'd give Gapco, play him down the middle because of him trying to play the old Firmino role where he comes off there and turns and goes at Newcastle, and then obviously Mo Salah on the right hand side. So yeah, it's good. And then obviously we've got options on the bench. So yeah, any other questions? Mo was asked about the Saudi League again. He said he's already mentioned that it's not very good for any club, not just ours, and we'll just have to see what happens. Our transfer window closes on is it Friday next week? So yeah. All in all, I bet he can't wait for that to close. Do I see anybody else coming in before the window shuts? Who knows? Hopefully, we need somebody. We need a defensive player, not necessarily a number 6, but probably another centre back, because you know what we like with our injuries with centre halves, horrendous. Gomez hasn't got a good history. Matip, he's picking up little niggles, and Ibu's been out a couple of times as well. So yeah, up front should be interesting. Listen to Eddie Howe's press conference as well. He's a man under pressure. Let's not make no bones about that. He's been told by the Saudi state that he has to deliver. this a trophy, a minimum trophy this season. Is he going to get one? I doubt it. Not with that team, if I'm honest with you. So it's a massive game for Newcastle, because what we have to do, we have to replicate what Newcastle were last season. Obviously, we've got a new sort of like setup, new players in this season, a new style of play. So if you just look at last season, the three games that we played, the first three games that we played, we only took 2 points out of those. We played them 2 games and we're on 4 points. So we are heading in the right direction. It's going to be a long, long season. Newcastle, their fans will be up for it tomorrow, but we always seem to play well up there. I'd like to see a good performance by us. Hopefully, come away with a 3-1 win. We are going to concede. It's just that it's what we do. Unfortunately, Alisson's had 2 great games for us so far this season. He's got us out the mire in both games, especially when we went down to 10 men at home against Bournemouth last week, and he made some vital saves for us, and I expect him to be on top form again for us on tomorrow. We need to start the game well. We cannot start the game like we do against Bournemouth, because with the pace of Newcastle and right down the flanks, we'll get picked off, and I don't want that to happen. Just like what Villa did in their game when they went up there, they played a high line, but they left massive gaps. So we need to be a bit savvy in our approach against them. Like I say, I'm looking forward to the game. It's the Geordie fans will be up for it. They'll bring out their flags and things, so making an atmosphere. But yeah. Jurgen said that the lads have had a good training week, which is good. So it's virtually a full week. He's been impressed with Endo in training, and likewise all the players have as well. So we might have found a bit of a diamond, a temporary one it might be, but whatever. So but yeah, all in all, good. So I'll speak to you tomorrow after the game. If you like what I'm doing, smash us a like, give us a follow. I'm not here to make money, as I've said to you guys before. This is just me talking about Liverpool. I'm not interested in anything else. That brings in revenue for me. Doesn't bother me at all. So enjoy the rest of Saturday, okay? And I'll speak to you tomorrow after the game. Up the Reds.